Welcome to Talk Theory. It's your host, Kiara Barnes, where I talk all things life, what makes us human, and what makes us superhuman. Sit back, relax, and join me for a chat. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Talk Theory. How's everyone doing? I hope good. Update on the music drop. We are getting closer, believe it or not, folks. Just tying up some loose ends on transferring over a few things with Apple, but we will soon be in the clear, and I really appreciate everyone's patience as I sort it out. I did not think that it was going to be a process like this, but do it once and then all good to go. So this is kind of forewarning to anyone creating music. Think out your name. It's just easier to keep the same one. But yeah, I will keep you guys in the loop. And as soon as that release happens, you all will know about it too. Okay, today we're delving into a topic that affects us all, and that is sleep. I don't know about you guys, but this is a topic that I wanted to do because I need to get better at it as of recent. My sleep hygiene has been a little all over the place. I'm currently in the process of trying to lasso it in when it comes to how late I've been going to sleep and how late I've been waking up. I don't know. It might just be like a summer thing, but when I'm just visiting friends and family, yeah, the sleep schedule's all over the place. And so that's me currently visiting friends and family, and I don't really have a routine, but I'm trying to get better about it. So let's hope, through this episode, we can figure out some ways to get it together within regards of our sleep. So in today's episode, I kind of want to explore the science, get Bill Nye, if we will. Not really, but this is definitely a little more sciencey. Behind sleep. It's a vital role, of course, in mental and emotional well-being. And then after we kind of get into that, we're going to talk some just practical sleep hygiene tips that can help us all get back on track. Okay, so let's dive in. To kick things off, let's take a look at the science of sleep, right? Sleep isn't just a period of rest. It's it's complex, and it's a biological process that affects our brain and body and overall health. And during sleep, our brain undergoes crucial activities like memory consolidation, emotional processing, and even hormone regulation. And these processes contribute to our mental and emotional well-being. So, research has shown that sleep is essential for cognitive functions such as problem solving, creativity, and decision making, right? So, the lack of sleep can lead to difficulties in concentration, which might be what we're seeing right now with me stumbling over my words. I'm not gonna lie. I went to sleep at probably 1 a.m. and I've been just, working and all over. So kind of makes sense why my brain's a little flustered. Right? So difficulties in concentration, mood disturbances, and even heightened stress levels. All these are kind of hitting it on the head for me right now. So it's clear that sleep plays a vital role in our mental wellness. And I mean, I definitely know the difference and can tell the difference of when I've gotten just enough sleep versus not enough. And like I said, I mean, it's kind of been consistent for a few weeks now. I've been getting to bed around like midnight, sometimes, like I said, 1 a.m., and then wake up between, I want to say 9, but it's really been 10, which is really late, especially for me. The sweet spot I actually do like waking up is like between 7 and 8 a.m. because I do journaling in the morning and meditation. And then I like to do some kind of workout and also read in the morning as well. So that's already taking up at least an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. And then, of course, you add in breakfast and all of that. So if I wake up later, then I've already like burnt through half of my day. And I don't know, there's something nice about when you wake up early and you're able to knock off a bunch of tasks, and by like 10 or 11 o'clock, you're like, oh, great. Okay. I still have plenty of room and space in the day to do more stuff. And I also for sure have more patience when I'm well rested. Like nothing brings out the worst side of you, like hunger and lack of sleep. And I know that we've all been there. Okay, now that we understand the significance of sleep, let's talk sleep hygiene. Okay, let's talk some sleep hygiene tips that could help us improve our quality of sleep. And most of the tips are based in some kind of scientific research I made, aka Google. But I have a good feeling it can make a positive difference in our sleeping schedules, okay? So, one, obviously, consistent sleep schedule, right? Establishing a consistent sleep schedule helps regulate your body's internal clock, and it just makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up refreshed. Two, creating some kind of relaxing bedtime routine. Engage in calming activities before bed, like reading, listening to some kind of soothing music, practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing. I know that meditation works great right before bed. I know this, and I don't do it a ton. I mean, I usually do, but I save it to like the very end when I've already been up so late. So doing that earlier would probably benefit me. I've also done some stretching before bed, like even just sitting in the bed, doing like neck stretches or shoulder releases that have helped me release tension and then ultimately helps you sleep faster. And I definitely recommend trying that out as well because that's been really, really nice if you struggle with getting comfortable before sleep. Which leads us into optimize your sleep environment. Make your sleep environment comfortable and conducive to rest. So this includes a comfortable mattress or pillow, as well as maybe, I don't know, maybe you sleep better with the lights off or with the night light, or with it quiet. And maybe you like a certain temperature, and for me, I used to not for the longest time. I used to actually sleep with a nightlight. It's fine. It's whatever. But I don't know, within like the past like 2 or 3 years, I just got really used to no night lights. And what else? Oh, I do like having some kind of sound. I do. I on my phone will play oscillating fan. I don't know. It just like brings me back to summers as a kid and like having the fan on when you take a nap. And yeah, it helps me go to sleep and stay asleep. It's really nice. Um, And also it like blocks out any other noise happening because I'm a super light sleeper and I wake up really, really, really easily. So yeah, that helps. Also, if a pillow has zero support, it definitely takes me longer to get to sleep because I'm just tossing and turning, trying to get more comfortable. So for me, like having the right kind of cushion for my head or my neck will also determine how fast I get to sleep. This is a big one. Limit screen time. So the blue light emitted by screens can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Aim to reduce screen time at least an hour before bed. Yeah, guys, this is this is a big one because it's saying like an hour before bed, but like, I'd be on TikTok and then I like going through Zillow to look at homes and then I like to get on Pinterest, add a few things on my board. So I'm thinking I need to like plan an hour and a half ahead of time to do all that. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, I really do need to get it together and try this. Maybe I'll try it tonight. Well, maybe Monday night. Yeah, right? Because, like, it's the weekend. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. The next one I have is be mindful of food and drink. Okay, so avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. These can all disrupt your sleep patterns and affect sleep quality. That makes sense. Like, I don't think that needs further explanation. I think we've all maybe had a big meal too close to bed and just took forever to go to sleep, or maybe had like sugar or alcohol or something like that, and you didn't necessarily get to sleep as fast. So that makes sense. And then the last one I have here is get regular exercise. Engaging in regular physical activity can improve sleep quality, but try to avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime. So with this one, it makes sense. Like I usually feel better in general if I've moved my body a bit throughout the day. If I've gone on some kind of walk, I've done some kind of yoga. But I mean, there has been times actually where I've worked later out in the evenings just because I had so much energy and I just needed to get it out, that you go work out, you go take a nice warm shower, get ready for bed, and I slept like a baby. So I think that one's like more, I don't know, dependent on how you and your body processes things like energy. But I do agree that, like, obviously working out in general is going to help you feel overall better. So how does sleep tie into geez, sorry guys. How does sleep tie into our overall health? So it turns out that sleep isn't just about resting. It's, like a cornerstone of our well-being. And adequate sleep is linked to, one, a strengthened immune system, better cardiovascular health, and then a reduced risk of chronic conditions like diabetes. All of that makes sense to me. Like, obviously, the more rested you are, the more energy you have, the more energy your body has, the more ability and it's able to fight off things that perhaps it wouldn't be able to when it's only surviving off of a few hours of sleep and less energy and all that. Because also, I will say, like, a lack of sleep will also influence how you go about your day. Like, you might not put so much effort into cooking because you're too tired, and it's happened to me a lot. And so you might be doing quick, fast meals, and those aren't as nutritious, or, maybe you didn't make it to breakfast because you woke up so late, so now you have to go straight to lunch. So your body's like surviving off of what you're giving it. And that makes sense of, how it maintains its health. So, moreover, okay, sleep plays a pivotal role in managing stress. When we're well rested, our body stress response is better regulated, and it's allowing us to cope more effectively with day to day, life challenges, stuff that comes up. And then on the other hand, insufficient sleep can lead to heightened stress levels and decreased ability to manage emotions. Like I was saying earlier, just running off of little or just enough sometimes can really just be setting you back. Yeah, I'm sure all of us have been through a time or two where we didn't get enough sleep and we weren't maybe the cutest or nicest to someone, or handled the situation maybe the best. So, that's important, to be able to get this scheduled out and get us to, well, I'm talking for myself. I'm like, I need to get it together with my sleep. Look, as we wrap up our exploration of the science of sleep and its impact on mental and emotional well-being, I just want to leave you with, a takeaway or two. Prioritizing sleep isn't just about, getting enough hours. It's also about maintaining a sleep routine and creating a sleep conducive environment like we talked about. And by doing all of this, you're not only supporting your mental wellness, but also really just nurturing your overall health, your body, your mind. So obviously this is all very important. I'll have to keep y'all posted on how I do with this new schedule. I'm hoping I can keep to it. The thing for me is like, if I can just get through like 1 to 2 nights of doing something consistently, I'm good to go and I don't have a problem. It's really just like that one time, or even the second time, I should say, maybe by the third time, I'm like, okay, coasting. Cause I'm like, all right, we're doing this now. So I'll keep you guys posted on this. The theory of the week is this: in the realm of rest, we nourish both body and mind, awakening with the energy to explore the universe of ideas. Okay. Okay, thank you for joining me on this episode of Talk Theory. I hope you found our discussion on sleep hygiene and its connection to mental wellness insightful and helpful. As always, remember that, small changes can lead to significant improvements in our lives. All right. Until next time, take care and sleep well. Okay. Love you. Bye.